3, 2. Happy Wednesday. 9 News Meteorologist Laurann Robinson here with your virtual forecast, and temperatures are going to continue to climb as we go throughout the weekend. A stark contrast from what we saw last weekend with snow downpouring in the area, then cold, frigid weather after that. Well, we're going to start our warm-up trend as we go over the next few days. We're going to be approaching 70 degrees as we move throughout the weekend. Right now, though, we're partly cloudy, 59 at DIA, calm winds. We're going to continue to monitor this partial cloud cover throughout the day, but we'll be sunny by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. Right now, we're mostly in the middle to upper 50s across the Front Range. The Eastern Plains already in the 60s. We're at 68 degrees right now down in Springfield, 66 down in Pueblo. 30s, 40s, 50s in the high country, low 50s out west. And let's take a look at this warming trend. The eastern half of the state is mostly between 10 to 20 degrees warmer than we were just this time yesterday. You can see a 20-degree warm up in Colorado Springs, 21 degrees warmer in Pueblo. Even in Denver, we're 13 degrees warmer than we were just 24 hours ago. As it pertains to our HD Doppler radar, we're not going to see a whole lot of activity in the sky or on the radar. We just have that cloud cover pushing through today, and even at that, it's only partial cloud cover. So we're going to be partly cloudy today and tonight, but let's take a look at tomorrow morning. We're waking up to some sunny skies, and that's going to stick around through most of the afternoon, becoming partly cloudy tomorrow evening. If you're making those afternoon plans today, well, we're going to be partly cloudy, highs in the upper 50s, warmer than what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, we were in the lower 50s. We're in the upper 50s today. We're going to be in the 60s tomorrow through the rest of the weekend. So we're slowly climbing on up there. The northern half of the Front Range, mostly in the middle to upper 50s this afternoon. A little cooler in Greeley, maxing out near 52 degrees, but you can see lots of 60s to the east and southeast. The high country will warm into the 40s, 50s, low 60s, and middle 50s out west, very similar to what we'll be seeing in Denver this afternoon. Overnight, we're partly cloudy, but temperatures are pretty mild, right around where we should be this time of year in the lower 30s. And you can see the same goes for most of the Front Range and Eastern Plains, where we'll be a little cooler to the north. Those northern counties will be dropping into the 20s, 27 in Yuma, as well as in Fort Collins, 24 in Sterling, 22 overnight in Greeley. We're going to see those 20s and low 30s in the high country, upper 30s out west. Now, our 7-day forecast is really where the big story is. That's going to be these temperatures warming. So yesterday we were in the low 50s. Today we're in the upper 50s. Tomorrow we're going to be in the low 60s. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, middle to upper 60s. Now, what you're really going to pay attention to is, of course, going to be that big clock there Saturday night. So that's going to be, your reminder to set those clocks back, fall back an hour Saturday night before you go to bed. Give yourself that extra hour of sleep. Why not? You already paid for it when you lost that hour this spring. So give yourself that extra hour of sleep Saturday night. And then Sunday, late Sunday, we're going to watch for some light mountain flurries, light mountain snow late Sunday into the overnight hours. But I think that's where the precipitation is mostly going to stay. We could see maybe some light flurries make their way into the foothills, maybe a couple raindrops in the far western suburbs of Denver, but all in all, we're just going to watch for light snow showers late Sunday in the mountains. Now, as we go into the start of our work week, sunny skies stick around. Temperatures more in the seasonal realm. That's usually where we're supposed to be this time of year, upper 50s, low 60s. So we do have some change moving in, especially compared to what we saw last weekend when we had all of that snow push in. We had those winter storm warnings in effect. Now, as we go into this upcoming weekend, total different story. Sunny skies and above average temperatures. Again, our usual highs this time of year are in the upper 50s to lower 60s. We're going to be in the upper 60s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So a beautiful weekend to get out and enjoy those outdoor activities. Even some of the ski resorts have already opened. So despite the warmer weather, you could still get out and finally utilize those boards and those skis. Now, in the meantime, we will continue to see temperatures slowly climb as we make our way into the weekend. So again, today we're likely going to stay in the middle to upper 50s. Tomorrow we rise a little bit into the low 60s, and then the very warm weather for the weekend before we drop down a little bit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And by drop down, I mean we just settle in to where we should be this time of year in the upper 50s and low 60s. So that's what I have for you. Outside of those temperatures kind of going up and down a bit, and maybe the chance of some light mountain snow late Sunday, we're going to be pretty dry, and the only thing we're really going to be looking for in the sky is just going to be that in and out cloud cover. Outside of that, the big story again going to be those temperatures going up and down a bit, and your reminder, of course, daylight saving. So you want to make sure that you set set those clocks back an hour before you go to sleep on Saturday. Give yourself that extra hour of sleep. You paid for it already last spring. So we will have, of course, updated forecasts for you all the time. Tonight, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10, we'll have those updated forecasts for you on 9 News. And if you can't catch us on air, you can always catch us online and on 9news.com and on our 9 News mobile app. Have a good Wednesday.